dawn begins to find its way through lines of open air. I walk where colors start to play and feel your presence there. A gentle hum beneath the sound. The air begins to move. The heart that lost what it had found still learns what time can prove. Heart that follows the light, drifting through the quiet night, not afraid of what it's lost, knows the warmth is worth the cost. Through the gray and through the hue, still it finds its way to you. Heart that follows soft and kind, always stays one step behind. The world unfolds in steady tone. The sky begins to rise. I walk through places love has known and feel it in disguise. Even when the sun is gone, light keeps moving on. Heart that follows the light finds its rhythm calm and bright, not in rush, not forced to stay, just enough to show the way. Every breath a quiet line, every tone becomes divine. Heart that follows soft and kind, always stays one step behind.
Through the stillness, through the day, all the fears just fade away. Heart in motion, soft and true, learning light the way you do. The sound remains, the moment stays, softly say it all. Time moves quiet, never loud. Peace beneath the cloud. Heart in gentle motion, free, drifting where it wants to be. Through the calm and through the rain, still it beats the same refrain. It's the rhythm love can trace, softly filling all the space. Heart in motion, warm and near, always finding here.
The chair's still warm, the book half read, the pages slightly curled. A calmness fills the air instead and slows the moving world. A distant hum, a steady tone, it rests upon my chest. The heart that's tired now alone begins to find its rest. Heart resting beside peace, all the noise begins to cease. Not in silence born of lack, but of calm that won't turn back. In the air a quiet thread, something soft the day has said. Let the motion gently cease. Heart resting beside peace. The sky turns slow, the color bends, the air feels clean and still. The kind of peace that never ends, but moves with gentle will. No demand, no need to fight. Peace becomes the light. Heart resting beside peace, all the worries find release. Not in sleep but steady grace, found within this simple place. Every thought begins to ease, softly hums the tender breeze. Love becomes a quiet peace. Heart resting beside peace.
Love hides in every subtle rhyme and finds its perfectness. No reason why, no grand design, just something calm and true. It fits between your hand and mine, the way the daylight moves. Love between the easy days flows in calm and simple ways, not in rush or spoken tone, just in moments all our own. Every glance and gentle sigh, every pause that passes by, holds a world we've come to know in the world we show. A cup half full, a seat still warm, the sound of plates and air, and love that never needs perform, it's simply always there. Time itself begins to slow when the small things glow. Love between our quiet days softly hums in tender ways. Not a word, not grand or deep, just the calm we choose to keep. Every minute finds its song as the peace just drifts along. Love between the hours stays in these simple ways. It's in the tone we never name, the pause before we speak. A rhythm soft, a steady flame that finds the calm we seek. It's in the walk, the daily sound of shoes upon the floor. A love so quietly profound, you don't need something more. Love hidden in familiar ways fills the air in tender haze, not in rush, not loud or clear, but in things that keep us near. All the warmth in simple days speaks in quiet, gentle phrase. Love that hums beneath our gaze, hidden in familiar ways. It's in the way the evening bends, the light before it's gone, the peace that time itself defends when everything feels done. Even silence has a tone when we're not alone. Love hidden in the space we share, breathing softly through the air, not in words, not meant to prove, but sudden calm we fall into. Through the light and through the gray, it remains, it finds its way. Love still hums beneath the days, hidden in familiar ways. Cup of tea begins the day. The steam draws gentle lines. A quiet laugh just drifts away, and everything aligns. The chair's still warm from where you sat. The sound of shoes on floor. Small details hold the heart like that and make me wish for more. Love lives in simple things we do. A breath, a smile, the way I knew. Not a word or grand design, just your hand beside of mine. Peace that hums beneath the rain turns to warmth that stays again. Love lives in moments soft and small. That's how it becomes it all. The light will fade but still remain, reflected in the glass. Each quiet joy that had your name was made for this to last. Every calm becomes a sign. Every touch a subtle line. Love lives in air we choose to share. That's always there. Not a rush or fleeting glow, just the calm the heart will know. In the stillness we belong, to the quiet, to the song. Love lives in simple things we keep, flowing gently through our sleep. In the corners of the room where sunlight doesn't stay, love still hums a gentle tune that never fades away. It hides between the smallest things, the way the curtains move. The air that every silence brings becomes the sound of truth. Love in quiet corners grows, soft as time, as light that flows. Not a word, not something planned, just the peace we understand. A shadow moves across the floor, the scent of calm appears. The world outside can't matter more than all we've built in here. Every tone that fills the space finds your gentle trace. Love in quiet corners stays, softly shaped by brighter days. Not a shout or fleeting glow, but the calm we've come to know. When the light begins to turn, still our hearts can gently learn. Love remains in all we find in the quiet mind.
A breath I take without a thought still finds its way to you. A rhythm I was never taught, but always somehow knew. The morning hums, the air is slow. It moves beneath the sound. And everything I've come to know still circles back around. Love that feels like breathing stays in the quiet, gentle ways, not in show or heavy tone, but in calm I call my own. Every rise and fall we share tells me you are always there. Peace that time is weaving, love that feels like breathing. A step that finds the open ground, a light against my hand, the kind of stillness I have found that helps me understand. No demand, no need to prove, still it learns to move. Love that feels like breathing grows in the path the daylight shows, not in sound or sharp reply, but in warmth that passes by. Every pause the heart believes, something tender it receives. Calm that keeps me breathing, love that feels like breathing.
simply finds you there. No promise made, no sound declared, just quiet day by day. The love that blooms when hearts are cared in steady, honest ways. Love that grows without a try, learns to live, not ask why. Not in bloom that fades too fast, but in roots that gently last. It appears without a sound in the peace we've slowly found. Love that grows through passing years, wipes away our fears. The tone remains, the words may fade, the calm becomes the song, and everything we've softly made has stayed where it belongs. Time just moves and softly bends. Love begins again. Love that grows beneath the light finds its rhythm still and bright. Not in proof, not grand or loud, but in calm that's unavoid. All the warmth we've come to know gathers softly as it grows. Love that grows without a name still remains the same.
I know it still hums, though night has grown. It floats and won't depart. It finds its way through air alone and rests inside my heart. The sound we made still gently stays beneath the fading hue. It lives inside the quiet days and softly leads me through. Love that lingers like a song, still plays though time moves on. Not in words, not loud or clear, but it stays and draws me near. Every tone that slips away finds a heart that lets it stay. Soft and low, it hums along. Love that lingers like a song. notes are gone. Echo still goes on. Love that lingers like a song holds the night where hearts belong. In the hush, the gentle line keeps the warmth that once was mine. Every pause that feels too long still becomes a steady song. Soft and low, it hums along. Love that lingers like a song. A cup left warm upon the chair, a shirt still smells like sun. A quiet proof that love was there when the day was done. The light sits softly on the floor and hums the same old tune. The things we never ask for more still hold the afternoon. Love that lives in small things grows in the places no one knows. Not in shine or grand display, but in what we keep each day. Soft and steady, never loud, hidden under common cloud. Love that softly clings, love that lives in small things. The scent of rain, the sound of tea, the air that starts to slow, all remind a part of me where quiet feelings go. Tiny signs the heart can read, give it all it needs. Love that lives in small things stays, even through the shifting days. Not in word or clear design, but in steps that intertwine. Fills the air and gently sings, move through time on borrowed wings. Softly breathes, softly brings love that lives in small things. A word escapes between the lines, not meant for anyone. It slips through time and redefines the silence we depend upon. A glance that says what sound cannot, a peace that fills the air. The rhythm stays as though I forgot the reason it was there. Soft words between the moments pass like sunlight through the glass. Not a speech or written phrase, just the calm, the quiet place. Every tone that fades away comes again in soft delay. Soft words that the heart can keep, whisper gently while we sleep. The sound of touch, the warmth of tone, they meet, they drift, they blend. And even when we stand alone, the notes return again. Peace begins where sound is still, moving with a steady will. Soft words turning into light, shining through the gentle night. Not a claim or proof to show, only what the calm will know. Through the air the meaning stays, resting in the quiet haze. Soft words between the moments stay, fading slow but never stray. The quiet breath before the day, the sound of shoes on floor, a little hum that seems to say, I've heard this piece before. The kettle sings, the windows sway, the warmth begins to grow, and everything just softly stays in ways I used to know. Something that feels like home to me lives in every small melody, in the scent, the sound, the air, even when you're not there. Something gentle, calm and clear fills the space and draws me near. It's not far, it's not unknown. It's something that feels like home. The daylight moves across the wall and rests where time once stayed. I find your calm inside it all, where all the noise has laid. Peace
peace returns in subtle ways, like soft golden rays. Something that feels like home again finds me where I've always been, in the quiet, in the sound, in the love that stays around. Every moment softly grows, every silence somehow knows that wherever I may roam, there's something that feels like home.
The road curves slow, the air is wide, and sunlight finds my hand. Each corner holds a quiet guide to what I understand. The scent of rain, the hum of ground, the sound of someone near. Each moment built without a sound still tells me you are here. Something true in every turn, every breath the heart will learn. Not in plans or grand design, truth is shaped by time and line. Through the quiet, through the day, something guides the subtle way. Something real the heart can earn, something true in every turn. The shade will fall, the road will bend, and still I walk alone. The journey doesn't find its end, it hums a steady song. What we seek, we come to see. Truth moves quietly, something true in every turn. Every flame will softly burn, not in talk or proof we find, but in trust that stays behind. Through the curve and steady ground, meaning hums without a sound. Every step will still return to something true in every turn. between the notes, a breath I didn't chase. It moves the air, it gently floats, then disappears in place. The space between a sound and rest feels wider than it seems. It's where the heart begins its quest to hold the shape of dreams. The calm between small sounds remains, softly threading through the chains. Not a word but something clear that tells me I am still right here. Every pause a quiet tone, something only time has known. Calm that hums and stays around between the small, small sounds. The stillness builds a tender glow that rests upon my hand. A peace the world forgot to show, but now I understand. Not in rush, not in refrain. Stillness keeps its chain. The calm between small sounds will stay, even when the noise decays. Through the night and through the air, it reminds me you were there. In the silence we have found something soft without a bound. Love still breathes and hums around between the small, small sounds.
Starts between the fading lights, the air that softly hums, a sense of peace that still invites. The place where quiet comes, it moves through walls, it drifts through sound. It hums in tender ways, a simple calm the heart has found that never goes away. It's the feeling that finds its place, softly woven into grace. Not in rush or sudden hue, but in things we've come to do. All the warmth that fills the air tells me love is always there. It's the peace I can't replace, the feeling that finds its place. A note remains when sound is gone, a touch still in the room, and even when the light moves on, it softly stays, guides the heart in simple ways. It's the feeling built in time, quiet, true and undefined, not in proof or something grand, but in what we understand. Through the stillness, through the day, all the calm has found its way. It's the peace I can't erase, the feeling that finds its place. There's kindness in the quiet sound that fills the air tonight. The way your breath just moves around the soft and fading light. You don't have much you need to say, it's calm, it feels enough. The world can turn and fade away, we're here in gentle love. It's the kindness of staying near, not in words but being here, not in plans or promises, just the peace of moments missed, when the silence feels complete and our hearts in stillness meet. It's the kindness that remains, flowing through our veins. The windows hum, the shadows blend, the night begins to breathe, and in the calm I comprehend there's nowhere else to be. Peace is made from time and care, softly growing there. It's the kindness we don't show that the quiet comes to know, not a gift or fleeting sign, but a warmth that feels like mine. Through the air it softly stays, moving slow through gentle haze. It's the kindness found in here, of just staying near.
A quiet smile begins to stay and softly takes its form. It bends the light a certain way and keeps the moment warm. A hand that finds another near without a single word. The simple joy of being here is louder than I've heard. The shape of gentle joy remains. In silence it explains. Not a flash or fleeting call, just a calm that stands so tall. Every tone and subtle sound keeps my restless heart unbound. The shape that love employs, the shape of gentle joy. Hums beneath the wooden floor and drifts across the day. It's nothing less and nothing more than peace in its own way. Don't define it, let it stay. It will find its way. The shape of gentle joy will last through the quiet hours that pass. It won't fade, it won't demand. It will rest within your hand. Simple warmth that won't destroy. Silent strength that we employ. Love that time cannot. The shape of gentle joy.
Unspoken finds its way across the gentle air. The meaning lingers, doesn't stray. It's always waiting there. You smile before I even speak. It's something we both know. The quiet language hearts still seek, in rhythm soft and slow. That's the way hearts understand, without a thought, without a plan. Through the silence, through the tone, where the calm is all we own. Not in promises or sound, but in peace that we have found. That's the way hearts learn to hear when the world feels near. No rush to make the moment stay, no reason to explain. The warmth within just lights the way and fills the space again.
begins to find its way through lines of open air. I walk where colors start to play and feel your presence there. A gentle hum beneath the sound. The air begins to move. The heart that lost what it had found still learns what time can prove. Heart that follows the light, drifting through the quiet night, not afraid of what it's lost, knows the warmth is worth the cost. Through the gray and through the hue, still it finds its way to you. Heart that follows soft and kind, always stays one step behind. The world unfolds in steady tone. The sky begins to rise. I walk through places love has known and feel it in disguise. Even when the sun is gone, light keeps moving on. Heart that follows the light finds its rhythm calm and bright, not in rush, not forced to stay, just enough to show the way. Every breath a quiet line, every tone becomes divine. Heart that follows soft and kind, always stays one step behind.
Through the stillness, through the day, all the fears just fade away. Heart in motion, soft and true, learning light the way you do. The sound remains, the moment stays. It bends but doesn't fall. The warmth returns in subtle ways that softly say it all. night never loud, peace beneath the cloud, heart in gentle motion, free, drifting where it wants to be, through the calm and through the rain, still it beats the same refrain. It's the rhythm love can trace, softly filling all the space, heart in motion, warm and near, always finding here.
The chair still warm, the book half read, the pages slightly curled. A calmness fills the air instead and slows the moving world. A distant hum, a steady tone, it rests upon my chest. The heart that's tired now alone begins to find its rest. Heart resting beside peace, all the noise begins to cease. Not in silence born of lack, but of calm that won't turn back. In the air a quiet thread, something soft the day has said. Let the motion gently cease, heart resting beside peace. The sky turns slow, the color bends, the air feels clean and still. The kind of peace that never ends, but moves with gentle will. No demand, no need to fight. Peace becomes the light. Heart resting beside peace, all the worries find release. Not in sleep but steady grace, found within this simple place. Every thought begins to ease, softly hums the tender breeze. Love becomes a quiet peace, heart resting beside peace.
between the talk and quiet time, the laughter and the rest. Love hides in every subtle rhyme and finds its perfectness. No reason why, no grand design, just something calm and true. It fits between your hand and mine, the way the daylight moves. Love between the easy days flows in calm and simple ways, not in rush or spoken tone, just in moments all our own. Every glance and gentle sigh, every pause that passes by, holds a world we've come to know in the world we show. A cup half full, a seat still warm, the sound of plates and air, and love that never needs perform, it's simply always there. Time itself begins to slow when the small things glow. Love between our quiet days softly hums in tender ways, not a word, not grand or deep, just the calm we choose to keep. Every minute finds its song as the peace just drifts along. Love between the hours stays in these simple ways. It's in the tone we never name, the pause before we speak, a rhythm soft, a steady flame that finds the calm we seek. It's in the walk, the daily sound of shoes upon the floor, a love so quietly profound, you don't need something more. Love hidden in familiar ways fills the air in tender haze, not in rush, not loud or clear, but in things that keep us near. All the warmth in simple days speaks in quiet, gentle phrase, love that hums beneath our gaze, hidden in familiar ways. It's in the way the evening bends, the light before it's gone, the peace that time itself defends when everything feels done. Even silence has a tone when we're not alone. Love hidden in the space we share, breathing softly through the air, not in words, not meant to prove, but in calm we fall into, through the light and through the gray, it remains, it finds its way. Love still hums beneath the days, hidden in familiar ways. Cup of tea begins the day. The steam draws gentle lines. A quiet laugh just drifts away, and everything aligns. The chair's still warm from where you sat. The sound of shoes on floor. Small details hold the heart like that and make me wish for more. Love lives in simple things we do. A breath, a smile, the way I knew. Not a word or grand design, just your hand beside of mine. Peace that hums beneath the rain turns to warmth that stays again. Love lives in moments soft and small. That's how it becomes it all. The light will fade but still remain, reflected in the glass. Each quiet joy that had your name was made for this to last. Every calm becomes a sign, every touch a subtle line. Love lives in air we choose to share, that's always there. Not a rush or fleeting glow, just the calm the heart will know. In the stillness we belong, to the quiet, to the song. Love lives in simple things we keep, flowing gently through our sleep. In the corners of the room where sunlight doesn't stay, love still hums a gentle tune that never fades away. It hides between the smallest things, the way the curtains move. The air that every silence brings becomes the sound of truth. Love in quiet corners grows, soft as corner stays through the passing day. A shadow moves across the floor, the scent of calm appears. The world outside can't matter more than all we've built in here. Every tone that fills the space finds your gentle trace. Stays softly shaped by brighter days, not a shout or fleeting glow, but the calm we've come to know. When the light begins to turn, still our hearts can gently learn. Love remains in all we find in the quiet mind.
A breath I take without a thought still finds its way to you. A rhythm I was never taught, but always somehow knew. The morning hums, the air is slow. It moves beneath the sound. And everything I've come to know still circles back around. Love that feels like breathing stays in the quiet, gentle ways, not in show or heavy tone, but in calm I call my own. Every rise and fall we share tells me you are always there. Peace that time is weaving, love that feels like breathing. A step that finds the open ground, a light against my hand, the kind of stillness I have found that helps me understand. No demand, no need to prove, still it learns to move. Love that feels like breathing grows in the path the daylight shows, not in sound or sharp reply, but in warmth that passes by. Every pause the heart believes, something tender it receives. Calm that keeps me breathing, love that feels like breathing.
like sunlight tracing where it can. It simply finds you there. No promise made, no sound declared, just quiet day by day. The love that blooms when hearts are cared in steady, honest ways. Love that grows without a try, learns to live, not ask why. Not in bloom that fades too fast, but in roots that gently last. It appears without a sound in the peace we've slowly found. Love that grows through passing years, wipes away our fears. The tone remains, the words may fade, the calm becomes the song, and everything we've softly made has stayed where it belongs. Time just moves and softly bends. Love begins again. Love that grows beneath the light finds its rhythm still and bright. Not in proof, not grand or loud, but in calm that's unavowed. All the warmth we've come to know gathers softly as it grows. Love that grows without a name still remains the same.
I know still hums, though night has grown. It floats and won't depart. It finds its way through air alone and rests inside my heart. The sound we made still gently stays beneath the fading hue. It lives inside the quiet days and softly leads me through. Love that lingers like a song, still plays though time moves on. Not in words, not loud or clear, but it stays and draws me near. Every tone that slips away finds a heart that lets it stay. Soft and low, it hums along, lingers like a song. A chord remains beneath the sky, though silence fills the air. It moves like wind that passes by, but I still know it's there. Even when the notes are gone, echo still goes on. Love that lingers like a song holds the night where hearts belong. In the hush, the gentle line keeps the warmth that once was mine. Every pause that feels too long still becomes a steady song. Soft and low, it hums along. Love that lingers like a song. A cup left warm upon the chair, a shirt still smells like sun. A quiet proof that love was there when the day was done. The light sits softly on the floor and hums the same old tune. The things we never ask for more still hold the afternoon. Love that lives in small things grows in the places no one knows. Not in shine or grand display, but in what we keep each day. Soft and steady, never loud, hidden under common cloud. Love that softly clings, love that lives in small things. The scent of rain, the sound of tea, the air that starts to slow, all remind a part of me where quiet feelings go. Tiny signs the heart can read, give it all it needs. Love that lives in small things stays, even through the shifting days. Not in word or clear design, but in steps that intertwine. Fills the air and gently sings, move through time on borrowed wings. Softly breathes, softly brings love that lives in small things. A word escapes between the lines, not meant for anyone. It slips through time and redefines the silence we depend upon. A glance that says what sound cannot, a peace that fills the air. The rhythm stays, though I forgot the reason it was there. Soft words between the moments pass, like sunlight through the glass. Not a speech or written phrase, just the calm, the quiet place. Every tone that fades away comes again in soft delay. Soft words that the heart can keep, whisper gently while we sleep. The sound of touch, the warmth of tone, they meet, they drift, they blend. And even when we stand alone, the notes return again. Peace begins where sound is still, moving with a steady will. Soft words turning into light, shining through the gentle night. Not a claim or proof to show, only what the calm will know. Through the air the meaning stays, resting in the quiet haze. Soft words between the moments stay, fading slow but never stray. The quiet breath before the day, the sound of shoes on floor, a little hum that seems to say, I've heard this piece before. The kettle sings, the windows sway, the warmth begins to grow, and everything just softly stays in ways I used to know. Something that feels like home to me lives in every small melody, in the scent, the sound, the air. Even when you're not there, something gentle
it's something that feels like home. The daylight moves across the wall and rests where time once stayed. I find your calm inside it all, where all the noise has laid. Peace returns in subtle ways, like soft golden rays. Something that feels like home again finds me where I've always been. In the quiet, in the sound, in the love that stays around. Every moment softly grows, every silence somehow knows that wherever I may roam, there's something that feels like home.
The road curves slow, the air is wide, and sunlight finds my hand. Each corner holds a quiet guide to what I understand. The scent of rain, the hum of ground, the sound of someone near. Each moment built without a sound still tells me you are here. Something true in every turn, every breath the heart will learn. Not in plans or grand design, truth is shaped by time and light. Through the quiet, through the day, something guides the subtle way. Something real the heart can earn, something true in every turn. The shade will fall, the road will bend, and still I walk alone. The journey doesn't find its end. It hums a steady song. What we seek, we come to see. Truth moves quietly. Something true in every turn, every flame will softly burn. not in talk or proof we find, but in trust that stays behind. Through the curve and steady ground, meaning hums without a sound. Every step will still return to something true in every turn.
A quiet tone between the notes, a breath I didn't chase. It moves the air, it gently floats, then disappears in place. The space between a sound and rest feels wider than it seems. It's where the heart begins its quest to hold the shape of dreams. The calm between small sounds remains, softly threading through the chains. Not a word but something clear that tells me I am still right here. Every pause a quiet tone, something only time has known. Calm that hums and stays around between the small, small sounds. The stillness builds a tender glow that rests upon my hand. A peace the world forgot to show, but now I understand. Not in rush, not in refrain. Stillness keeps its chain. The calm between small sounds will stay, even when the noise decays. Through the night and through the air, it reminds me you were there. In the silence we have found something soft without a bound. Love still breathes and hums around between the small, small sounds. It starts between the fading lights, the air that softly hums, a sense of peace that still invites. The place where quiet comes, it moves through walls, it drifts through sound. It hums in tender ways, a simple calm the heart has found that feeling that finds its place, softly woven into grace, not in rush or sudden hue, but in things we've come to do. All the warmth that fills the air tells me love is always there. It's the peace I can't replace, the feeling that finds its place. A note remains when sound is gone, a touch still in the room, and even when the light moves on, the warmth replaces gloom. Every breath that softly stays guides the heart in simple ways. It's the feeling built in time, quiet, true and undefined, not in proof or something grand, but in what we understand. Through the stillness, through the day, all the calm has found its way. It's the peace I can't erase, the feeling that finds its place. There's kindness in the quiet sound that fills the air tonight, the way your breath just moves around the soft and fading light. You don't have much you need to say, it's calm, it feels enough. The world can turn and fade away, we're here in gentle love. It's the kindness of staying near, not in words but being here, not in plans or promises, just the peace of moments missed, when the silence feels complete and our hearts in stillness meet. It's the kindness that remains, flowing through our veins. The windows hum, the shadows blend, the night begins to breathe, and in the calm I comprehend there's nowhere else to be. Peace is made from time and care, softly growing there. It's the kindness we don't show that the quiet